All right, so we have some unit circle definitions here. So for the angle in standard position whose terminal side intersects the unit circle at a point, we have the point xy for all of these. All right, and so just recall that sine of theta is the y, cosine of theta is the x, and tangent of theta is y over x. Okay, so we're going to use this information and talk about what happens when our theta, our angle, terminates on an axis. All right, we've got typos here again. It's so annoying. Let's get rid of this. So we want to find sine of 270, cosine of 270, and tangent of 270. So we were to draw this on the unit circle. Again, we have 270 degrees right here terminates at this y-axis. All right, and so we can't draw a right triangle because we can't bring this back to the x-axis. It's just a straight line. But we know that this ordered pair here is at 0, -1. That's my x and my y. Sorry. So our sine of 270 is equal to my y value, which is -1. Cosine of 270 is equal to 0. And then tangent of 270 is going to be -1 divided by 0. Now, can we have 0 on bottom? No, we cannot. You can try it out in a calculator just to make sure, but this is actually undefined. We cannot have 0 on the bottom of a fraction. Go ahead and pause the video and try the next one. All right, we are trying to find sine of 180, cosine of 180, and tangent of 180 degrees. All right, so again, if we draw a little picture, that is the angle terminating here on this x-axis, which is the ordered pair -1, 0. So now, sine of 180 is what I have. That is my y value, that is 0. Cosine of 180 is my x value, that's -1. And tangent of 180 is 0 divided by -1. Now, 0 is okay on top. 0 divided by anything is just 0. So this would be your final answer for this one. I'm going to continue on. Now we're just talking about radians, so it's same idea here. All right. We have sine, cosine, and tangent of 5 pi over 2. So sine 5 pi over 2, cosine of 5 pi over 2, and tangent of 5 pi over 2. That's what we want to find. All right, so let's draw. Okay, so this first thing that jumps out to me is, okay, we're talking about halves. So let's say I've got 1/2, sorry, this is pi, half of pi. So this is half of pi, 2 over 2 pi, 3 over 2 pi, 4 over 2 pi, 5 over 2 pi. So I'm just counting by half pi's all the way around. So that gets me to this, angle right here. I did this whole whoop law. So I'm at this 0, 1 ordered pair. Okay, so then I want the sine of 5 pi over 2. Okay, so sine is my y value, that is 1. My cosine of 5 pi over 2 is my x value, which is 0. And then my tangent of 5 pi over 2 is going to be y over x, so 1 over 0. We have 0 on bottom, So that's undefined. Please try the practice on part B. All right, we're back. Hopefully you found the sine of 3 pi over 2, the cosine of 3 pi over 2, and the tangent of 3 pi over 2, which would terminate, let's count this out, pi over 2 is here, 2 pi over 2 is here, that's the same as pi, 3 pi over 2 is right here. Okay, so this is at the ordered pair, 0, -1. And we've actually already done this one. This is the same as 270. So you might have been able to look back and have seen that sine of 3 pi over 2 is equivalent to your y value in here, -1. Cosine of 3 pi over 2 is equal to 0. And your tangent of 3 pi over 2 is undefined. There you go. Next up, oh, that's it. That's it for 7.4. So next up is the review.